Hey everyone, welcome back to the True Jenny Wood story. Um, it has been it's been a rough month. Um, I want to apologize in advance if I do cry. I hope I don't, just because I hate crying in front of people. I ugly cry. I don't have a pretty cry. So um, some of you may know that we were moving. Um, Tonight's our last night in our place. Where we were supposed to move. So far, there's been one thing after another to prevent us from moving in. And Saturday, we stayed the night in a hotel room because we were supposed to go directly from there to the new place to drop off our cats, and then come back, load up what needed to go, what needed to go, and to the new place, right away. And woke up Sunday morning to the news that they only allow a certain number of pets per apartment. And now we're trying to talk to the office to see if they'll let us go ahead and bring in what we do have, just for the fact that, we're not going to be there long, because we're supposed to be moving more permanently come March. But we have yet to hear from them. So for the time being, we'll be staying with my mom until things smooth out or we get an answer. My mom's going through chemo right now, so I really hate putting so much strain and pressure on her. But sometimes things just can't be helped. And it breaks my heart that we have to do this to her, but it's like she said, how many times have we given her a place to live when she had nowhere else to go? So, family is there for family, and that's how I try to raise my children, and that's how I try to do things here. Oh, Lachlan says hi. So, it's been a rough it's been a rough month, just because, you think you have things set in stone, and then last minute you just get, it was that last minute thing that was just like, so we were able to talk to the landlord here, and he said, well, how long do you guys plan on staying? And I said, well, we're scheduled to have our electricity cut off on the 26th, which is tomorrow. And he said, well, just take your time. And here we are. But we'll be, like I said, staying with my mom for however long it takes to either get an answer from this one place or find somewhere else to go. The problem is finding somewhere that allows you to have a 6-month lease instead of a 12-month. It's near impossible. Baby, stop. We were able to find that here just because this is a month-by-month lease at this certain trailer area. So anyway, thankfully, everybody bitches about our landlord being an a-hole, but he didn't have to allow us to stay here until tomorrow, and he did. So obviously he can't be too bad. Anyway, I just wanted to take you all through the house and show you what we've been living in, the conditions and stuff, so you guys can get an idea of why we stopped paying rent. It's not that we couldn't afford it. We just figured, why pay for stuff that, for something that, the landlord doesn't want to fix. That's his major downfall, is he doesn't want to fix anything. So I don't know if I can turn this camera on. I don't think I can. It's not giving me the option to, so I'm guessing I'm going to have to turn the camera myself. Hopefully you guys can actually see something. I'm going to try to do my best here. Okay, so if I don't, I'm sorry. We'll go ahead and start with, woohoo, that was a little up close and personal. We'll go ahead and start with the main issues here. I'm going to do like wall to wall, okay, and room to room. The living room is going to be hard to do just because there's never been an overhead light in the living room. It's always lamps only. So anyway, I got a bad headache. I've had a migraine since 2 nights ago, y'all. I'm ready for it to stop. Okay, so I don't know if y'all can see this. This is our front door. This right here, where's my finger? Okay, this right here, you can see outside. This is the outside right here. You know, things like that. The door pops open if you press on it hard enough. It pops open, so it's easy to break in here. There's water damage from a leak. That's pretty much a tree right there that you see. That's just some of the things. There's cracks in these windows. I don't know. Okay, there we go. These are the only windows that open. Ooh! And where's the spider? Oh, okay. That one's dead, honey. There's bugs everywhere because I don't know. But anyway, this never had a screen. This one does have a screen, but it's got holes in it. It's the only other window in the house. The only other window in the house that opens is the bathroom window, and you have to force. I just went country on y'all. You have to force that open. Baby, go wash your hands. Right here, I'm going to show y'all. That's the cabinet falling from the roof. Supposedly the maintenance guy had made spindles for me, and then we never got those spindles. Irma came through. When Irma came through, it blew rain through this window here. And this is the result of that. Can y'all see that? I'm asking like y'all could answer. Anyway, so this whole window right here is just ruined. The water damage all down this wall. And that was a year ago. A year ago, peeps, you know? Stuff like that. Just, this outlet here is for a dryer. Why would I put a dryer underneath a window unit? You can't do that. The refrigerator is new to me, basically. It's one of those appliance things. They never did foam. I don't think you guys can see this. I'll be there in a minute. They never did foam around this area when they drilled for the holes for my washer and dryer. So we've had mice because of that. Another water stain. That one was actually patched, but my brother-in-law did that one. This cabinet here is falling off its hinges. This cabinet was falling down. I don't know if y'all can see that because I don't know. But water damage here. These windows, all the windows in our house are screwed shut except for the ones I just showed you in the bathroom one. The stove is pretty much new to me. I love that stove. I hate leaving it, but I didn't purchase it, so I have to. So that is the kitchen. In the living room, this door at the bottom, it pops open, which allows more things into the house. We've always had bugs. We've had professional spray, and they told us, you guys are just wasting money because until he fixes all this, you're just going to keep having bugs. So anyway, these windows are screwed shut. This air conditioner unit, it leaks. You see what's done in my wall? That's black mold. That's black mold. And then all these windows here are screwed shut. These windows over here are screwed shut. There's curtains on them. We had to pin them up because my husband's like, I don't like people being able to see me. I can't blame him. I don't like people being able to see us either. I painted in here though. The blue wall, and there's a blue wall over here. And I painted these walls in here. I had planned on painting the whole house, but that never happened. Trying to think. Oh, the outlet over behind the refrigerator never worked. Actually, it did work, but it shorted out the fridge because we have electrical issues in this house. I would show you the kids' room, but there's no light in there. Actually, there's no light in the hallway either. It got busted while they were moving the bed. This light switch, which this isn't really a problem, but to me it's still unsafe, especially if you have young children. Don't touch, baby. It, you know, you see that? I shouldn't be able to do that. This door is brand new. Well, it was brand new when they put it on 2 years ago. Still though, if you push on it hard enough, it pops open. The bathroom, the window, like I said, the window in here opens, but you have to force it open, and the screen's falling out. We've replaced it. It was good for 2 weeks, and then it just fell again. They never did caulk around the edges of the tub. And see, there's significant water damage because of it. And that has drawn bugs. Like I said, we paid professionals to come in here and spray and gel and balm and all that stuff, and it's never done a dang lick of good. In here, I'm trying to see if that's the only thing in here. That's all right, baby. Just leave it alone. It's our last night in, and we're taking that shower head. We bought it. We're taking it. That's all there is to that. Hold on, you guys. Sorry. Okay. All right. So there's a light switch over here in the corner. You see that? Right there. No idea what it's for. Never figured it out. No idea. In here, there's water damage around the light. You probably won't be able to see it because of the glare, but there's water damage from where Irma leaked water through it. He never fixed that. Again, all the windows in here are screwed shut. If we had to get out during a fire, we would have died. There's just no other thing. We would have died. Yeah, baby. Okay, I'll get that in a bit. This is our last night having to deal with it. Okay, it's our last night. We don't have to worry about it anymore. But anyway, in here we had to put in the AC unit. He refused to put one in. We're leaving this dresser because it's falling apart. But we had to put the unit in here. Yeah, look at this. Isn't that cute? He's so cute. There's water damage in the windows. To the wall. Okay, sorry. There's never been a cover on this. Again, with young children, that's dangerous. That's just how I see it, though. The window back here, there's significant damage to it. Of course, then my son, my oldest son, decides to scratch a message into it to me in February of this year. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get this dresser to move. It's falling apart, so I have to be careful with what I'm doing. Oh, and to top it all off, knowing that the windows are screwed shut, don't you dare jump on that. That's an air mattress. You'll pop it, and then I'm going to pop your butt. Anyway, they never gave us, there's 2 spaces for fire alarms in this house. We've never had them, ever. We purchased them, and then we took them back because somebody had told me the law is the landlord has to provide for it. But there's cracks in all the windows in here. Again, these are screwed shut. You can't really see the damage in here right now just because it's dark. Then maybe you can see this little message my son had scribbled in. Hi, Gabe, 2/18/18. I was like, are you kidding me? Oh my God. We never paid a deposit to move in here, so what does it really matter? But anyway, this is our little bitty home. This is what we've been living in. And there's 5 of us. Vanessa has always slept on the couch. Come on, babes. Do you want me to turn the light back on? Okay. But, you know, hall window, screwed shut. Not that we could get out of it because it's pretty high up there. But this is what we've lived in. This is... There's
a pillow bed.
There is, like, this window over here. You've got gaps where bugs have just kept crawling in because during the winter they start, it's usually when we get them the worst. Because it's hot in here and they like the heat. So they come in and before you know it, we're infested again. We have had this house completely free of bugs at least 10 times in the past 2 years, which is great. But within a month to 2 months to 3 months, it doesn't matter. Like I said, we've had a mouse infestation because they never put foam around this stuff when they were supposed to. We even bought and purchased the stuff. And my husband could have done it. Yes, he could have. But it was like, what's the point? Oh, and you see this floor? I don't know if you can see that. It's like that throughout the whole house. The whole house. And it's like, you know, Watch out, kiddo. Don't do that because you could fall through. And it's like, really? Okay, baby. Yeah, and it's like that here in the kitchen, in the living room, in the hall. It's gonna be dark again. Sorry, guys. And it's like, what in the world? You know, I understand that sometimes landlords can't always afford to fix everything, but especially when it's big things like, you know, yeah. See, again, right here. It's scary. You know, I'm disabled. If I were to fall through the floor, I could sue and I could get somebody in big trouble.
Then the ambulance will come.
That's right. The ambulance will come. But anyway, so that's just how we've been living. And it's only because at the time we couldn't afford to do any better. I'm going to put you guys down. You're going to see my ceiling, so hold on. But
Can I have some?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to put lotion on y'all. You know, we couldn't afford to do better. Now that we can, and was going to be able to, poop just kind of happened, and now we're stuck in limbo. But anyway, this is, I don't know how y'all live. It's none of my business. And it's probably none of y'all business what I'm showing you either. And yeah, before you ask, DCF knows about everything because they've been here. Because the biatch called them on me for lies, which I think she got in trouble for. I don't remember. I'm so thirsty, y'all. But I don't know how y'all live. And if you live better, you know, all the power to you. But this is how people live when they're flat broke. Put them back over there where they were. When they have, you know, when they start out at the bottom again. And if you guys know my story, you know that we were doing really good. My husband was making almost $23 an hour at Walmart. He'd been there for 20 something years. He was manager. It was great. We weren't well to do, but we sure as hell weren't poor.
Can I fit right here?
We weren't broke. You know, we had money to go off and do things. We were able to go to Daytona, Disney, stuff like that. And he lost his job for the stupidest things because he was talking about God in the break room. And of course, you know, Walmart's policy is you can't talk about politics or religion. How many times a day do you hear that, though, at Walmart? How many times do you see, I've seen it because I used to work at Walmart, people actually buying drugs at Walmart back in the break room or on the trucks as they're unloading. Baby, don't do that. Sorry, y'all, my face, it's just so bad. Stop. And it's like, okay, but these people never get fired. And I think really what happened, and for those of you who've ever worked for Walmart, you know, after so many years, you lose your job because they can't afford to pay you anymore. They hire these people straight out of college or even high school, and they pay them diddly squat. So we had to start over again, and this is all we could afford. We were homeless for 6 months. And when he was finally able to afford to get out on our own, this is where we ended up. This was... Just go lay down.
Mm-mm.
Well, then stop making faces. This is where we ended up, though. This is... I'm going to pull your ear off. Stop, baby. I'm trying to be serious. Y'all. Anyway. And, you know, we're trying. We're really trying, once again, to get better. Baby. I'm not going to tell you again.
You smell like burritos right here.
Burritos?
I want to try burritos.
Okay. So, no, not right now. Baby, stop. We don't have a microwave anymore. That's enough. You know, we're getting better though. And if by some, and I cannot say anything yet, and it's driving me crazy because we don't even know 100% sure. We're like 75% sure right now. But when we're 100% sure of where we're going in March, I'll let you know. Because it's something huge and it's something awesome. But if things work out and we do end up over there, we'll be back where we were before. And, you know, as in doing well and finally making it through and pushing through. I'm excited about it. I truly am.
Mm-hmm.
Can you get your nasty feet off me? Thank you. So anyway, I'm going to go. I am exhausted. I'm going to... Ooh, thank you.
It's not good.
Okay, baby, stop. I'm going to go get a shower while I can. Okay, get off. I cannot stand when you clench your teeth like that. That sound just makes me want to puke. But anyway, I'm going to go get a shower. Then I'm going to relax. We're in the middle of watching Mrs. Doubtfire when my mom and Papa John showed up and helped us move the rest of our stuff. Oh, and yeah, the couch and my recliner are staying. The recliner is broken. This couch is busted. And I'm not taking old busted furniture to a new place, so we'll figure out a way to get a new couch. Might have to go back to Rent-A-Center, but you know. Baby, stop. You're gonna put that pillow in the water. Now knock it off. Alright, y'all. I gotta go and put my foot down because he's just gonna keep... Yeah. So anyway, I just wanted to tell you all that I love y'all. And I hope you guys had a good weekend. And I hope that you guys have a great week. Tomorrow I have a doctor's appointment. I gotta drive all over God's green creation. I hate driving anymore. I used to love to drive. I hate it now. I hate people. I hate people on the road. But anyway. And then I go to my mom's afterwards, so... Well, I gotta meet the landlord here, and then... Yeah. But anyway. I will try to get back on here. Do a video. Probably... Maybe beginning of next week. I don't know. We'll see. But thank you guys for watching. And it's kind of sad to see this place as empty as it is. But at the same time, it's exciting. Right now, I don't know what the future holds. And I'm trying to think of this as an adventure. And put myself in the gypsy state of mind. I think that is a healthy way to look at it. But I will talk to y'all later. Thank you for tuning in once again to another Two Jenny Wood story.